Again. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
Okay. This week's Parshas Tazria talks about the laws of a woman giving birth. What she brings a carbon, she brings a sacrifice after a certain amount of time in the Beis Hamikdash to say thank you, also to purify herself afterwards. So there's a teaching about this in the Gemara. The Gemara says like this: Darash Rab Simloi, the great Rabbi Simloi, expounded and said like this: what is the fetus? What is the child compared to in the womb of the mother? Basically, it's all wrapped, it's circled, it's kvetched, it's all bent over, and his mouth is closed, but his stomach, the pipe there, is open. He eats. The fetus eats from what the mother eats, drinks from what the mother drinks, and it doesn't have any waste. The fetus doesn't have any waste. If it would have waste, it would kill its mother. However, once it goes into it's born and it comes out into the universe, niftach hasosum v'nistach hapatzuach. The closed is open and the open is closed. The mouth and the eyes that were closed open up, the nose, and the kid starts to breathe, and where it was open before by the stomach with the umbilical cord, that is closed. She'ilu malakain, for if it will not be so, if it wouldn't switch over in the right moment, eino yochel lahachis afilu sha'achas, wouldn't be able to live even a moment. V'ner doluk lo al roshei, there is a candle, there is a flame on top of its head. V'tzoife umabit boy, and through this flame, the fetus, the child in the womb of in the womb of the mother, tzoife umabit boy misayfe el matzayfe, it could see from one side of the world to the other side of the world. We don't remember this, but there was a time you were able to see from one side of the world to the other side of the world. And at that time, when you're inside the womb, you're being taught the whole Torah. Once it comes to gets born, Ba Malach, comes an angel of a al piv, and gives him a little flick on the mouth. And he forgets everything he learned. However, the child is not permitted to leave the mother's womb till they make him or her promise. Sometimes, I guess, if the woman is having a difficult labor, perhaps, maybe the fetus is not ready to swear yet. It's like, I got to think about this. But what do they make the mashbi moisoi? So the Alter Rebbe brings us also in Tanya, mashbi moisoi te tzadik al tirasha. They make the child promise that I'm going to be a tzaddik, I'm going to be righteous, and I'm not going to be a rasha. I'm not going to be a sinner, a troublemaker. So mashbiim, who are you making promise? You're making the soul promise. What's the soul? The soul's not the one that's a troublemaker. It's the body. The body, the person doesn't remember this. So who exactly is being promised or is promising? So mashbiin also means saveya, to be satisfied. That when the child promises that they are going to do the right thing when they get out, they are empowered by God to be able to do it. You can't promise something and not do it. So if God's putting you in a situation that you have to promise, God is also giving you the abilities to be able to fulfill it. Maya shvua, the shvua is, like we said, Tei tzadik val tei rasha. Now, comes the previous Rebbe and says like this, in short, without going in great length what he says, but he says, if you have a person that has challenges, every one of us, we have challenges, we have places that we are weak in our personality. Some of us are lazy, some of us are get restless. Every one of us, some people, they must have certain things in life, and if they don't have those luxuries, the whole world is coming to an end. Everybody has different places where they're challenged. You should know that you are given the power to overcome them. There is no excuse. Don't make yourself any excuses. Just get in, jump into the water, and make it happen, and you will see you are able to get over it, because God does not make you promise something you cannot do. So Hashem is not going to make you carry a load you cannot carry. It may seem that you can't carry it. You have to develop muscles. You got to work out a little bit. You got to get to the place that you can carry it. But you will be able to carry it. So Hashem should help. You should know that when a person is born, you're born with tremendous powers. All we have to do is tap into it and utilize it. May we all be blessed with all those powers, and we should be able to utilize it and to spread the light and to be blessed with all the blessings of B'Karam Mamish. Amen.